All right.
Man, what's going on, y'all? Earlier here, back with another video on your screen. I'm here with my favorite trainer, Jose Benavidez Sr. There's a lot of good trainers out there, but by far he's the best. And thank you for coming back to the channel. And everyone, please go follow him. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, man. I'm super excited, super motivated, very energized for February 1st. Dave Benavides against Dave Morrell, a top fight. We're fighting a fighter that had a very decorated amateur career, two-time world champion, young, hungry, and left-hander. So we're excited about these fights. These are the fights that we want to give to the people, fights that are motivating, and they're very tough. So you guys know the Team Benavides, we always fight tough fights, and we don't run from nobody, and we're here to make history. That's the only objective in our careers, and we just want to be named one of the best fighters in the world.
Facts, facts. I know you have so many fighters and so many fights that are coming up. I know you have about three fights, four fighters, including your two boys. Fighting on the undercard, right?
Yeah, I
Undercard.
have on the 25th, I have Diego Pacheco main event. This 25th, fighting at the Cosmopolitan. He fights Steven Nelson, tough fight, also undefeated fighter, very tough fight. I have Omar Salcido fighting Andy Cruz, another hard fight. Then we fight February 1st, Dave Benavides, Jose Benavides, Daniel Blancas, Gabby Tellez, and man, super excited.
Amen, bro. So, talk about this fight, break it down for us. I know that there was a little scuffle going on at the media day workouts in Miami. Um, just being in Miami, period, I bet that was legendary and seeing how he's working in Miami now. That's really cool.
Yeah,
And
for sure, man. Everything started. Morrell's been wanting to fight David. For some reason, we're not the promoters. We'll fight whoever they put in front of us. But finally, David called Al Heyman and say, "Hey, listen, I want to fight David Morrell. This is the fight I want." And done deal. So David Benavidez was the one that asked for this fight. He didn't have to take this fight. And now David Morrell is mad. I mean, he's mad because he's been getting tested with VADA. He's not used to doing that. We've been doing that since David was 20 years old, and that's what you sign in for, to have a clean boxing. He's complaining about that. He's saying that he feels like a lab rat, that they're testing him 3, 4 times a week. The same thing, the same days we are getting tested too. So I don't know, man. This guy is mad. I don't know what his problem is. He wanted to fight. I don't know. Maybe I think they kind of finally recognized they made a mistake. I think he's a really good fighter, very dangerous fighter, but I think that he's lacking off of experience. And I think she should have fought Boo Boo, Caleb Plant, or even what's his name, Anthony Durrell. To see where he's at. But he wanted to face David right away, and now he's nervous.
yep, he wants to fight the Mexican monster, and I think he got a little taste of that at the media day, and um, I was intense. David handed over the WBC belt over, and then automatically, left it wide open. I was like, man, hold up, you know?
Yeah, we try to be the nice people. We try to shake his hand and make it as healthy as it can be. But at the end of the day, it's okay because we're in fighting modes. So he wants to take David's head off, if we want to do the same. So at the end of the day, there's going to be a good treat for all the fans and the spectators that are going to be watching. Because it is going to be a good fight. Two young fighters. They want to see knockouts. They want to see people bleed and get dropped. So we
Mm.
are going to bring them that on February 1st.
February 1st, Las Vegas. And then, next week after that, it seems like it's Reina here in San Antonio, Texas. You know,
Yeah, yeah, Reyna's also and Jacob also that they're fighting in Texas, and we're excited about that. I'm working with young talent in Texas. I have from Texas, I have Reyna, Gabby, Kevin Ayala, Jacob, and now I'm gonna start working with Bruno also. So I mean, I'm excited, man. I'm excited, and I'm really motivated, and this is what I love doing, and I can't get enough of it.
hey man, it's like just that urge that you have. And I always respect that since the first time you jumped on my channel to now. I know you always saying that we haven't made it yet. We haven't made it yet. But I feel like you made it. I feel like Team Benavides is on the map. And break that down, bro. Like what do you see this going on in like the next 6 years?
To be honest, man, I didn't know nothing about boxing, and I'm not ashamed of it. I'm very proud how far I've come, making champions. But it wasn't supposed to be like that. I dedicated myself to something I love, and my respects to all the trainers and fighters and all that. But I believe that one day I want to show the world, and I want to motivate people that anything can be done. Once you put your mind into it, and stay focused. I visualize a lot, and I see myself doing what I love. I'm not trying to say that I'm gonna be the best. I
Mhm.
just love what I do. I'm gonna be for myself the best that I can be, to do what I love doing, And if I'm doing this already, I'm not trying to do it the right way and make a lot of sacrifices, get up early, work hard, stay focused, stay disciplined. Because the same discipline as a fighter, if you want to be a good trainer, like I said, I feel that I haven't done anything, man. I'm barely touching the surface, there's so much to be done, when everything's done and over, that's when I'm gonna qualify myself and see what kind of job did I do, I'm still young, I'm strong, motivated, so
Yep.
I have a lot to do, so it doesn't stop here, I believe that when you think you've done it, or you feel that you know everything, you're done, I don't know nothing, man. I feel like I'm barely opening my eyes and I'm barely learning something,
Mhm.
and that's what keeps me motivated, to keep going and searching for that next world champion.
Amen. Amen. So Team Benavides, the rest of this year, how do you feel about where your team and your stable is at right now? How do you see this year ending on the map?
Well, I gotta tell you, we ended up with a super good year, the best year of my life, and we started with the best year of my life. The most important thing is about me being with my family, my two sons. That means the world to me. So I want to thank God for allowing me and letting me do what I love close to my kids. I'm always gonna say that they're my kids. They're not kids no more. They're adult. They have their own kids. But
Yeah.
to me, it's like, man, they're still my little kids.
Yeah.
But they're grown men, and very very mature, and very responsible. And I'm very proud of what they've done in their lives. And to me, it's a big happiness. I'm very proud, and like I said, I can't get enough of it. This feels so good, and being in the game, it's great. It's great. Now working with Diego Pacheco, too, that now he's ranked number one, ready to fight for a world title. He has a tough fight, but I think he's gonna definitely come victorious that night on the 25th. And there's so many big things for him too, and the platform looks very, very promising, in the future. So we have Daniel Blancas also coming up. We have Julio Porras. Now we have Omar Salcido fighting Andy Cruz,
Hmm.
So, I mean, what else can I ask for, I got good fighters, good fights, and they're all super tough and hard, but I believe in good energy. I believe in staying focused, and we're gonna make a lot of upsets this year.
Amen. Amen. So February 1st, live in Las Vegas, under the lights. It's gonna be a crazy night. You got Jose Benavidez Jr., back in the ring, David versus Morrell, and the undercard is gonna be stacked.
It's gonna be stacked. I can't wait. Pitbull is fighting, the Heartbreakers fighting Figueroa. So I'm excited, man. It's a good card. And, all three fighters are very exciting fighters. Very explosive fighters, fighters that have a lot of heart, and it's just exciting, to be in this card.
Amen. So what can we all expect February 1st under the lights?
We're gonna expect a great show. We're gonna expect an explosive night. We're gonna expect uh, a really good night of boxing. You know, those fights that you get up, you sit down, you get up, and that's what we're looking for. We're looking to look spectacular and give the fans a great show and worth their money. You know, they work so hard and man, the fans are going to be the ones that are going to be the winners because they're going to you know, enjoy that night of boxing. So I'm excited, I'm excited. And David, the Mexican monster, he always brings a lot of excitement to the fights. And you know how he fights and you know what kind of show he puts in. And it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait. And this whole sport of boxing is being electric right now. And so many big fights are coming up. It all starts, the end of this month, with Diego Pachenko. And man, I'm proud, bro. I'm really proud of Team Benavidez, and I'm proud to call myself a fan.
Thank you so much. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're just trying to work hard so we can back up everything that we say, and that's what it is. We have to find ways to keep motivated and keep working hard. So we can wake up. And this is what it is. The tough fights are the ones that are giving us a big motivation and gonna get us in the map. So one day we can make history.
Amen. Amen. So what would you like to accomplish? I know you've accomplished so much, and I know you said there's still more to do and so many more miles to go.
Yeah, you know what, man? I tasted the victory and I tasted the glory of having a world champion. I love it, bro. I love it, and I know what it takes. I think I'm learning little by little, and we just have to work a little bit harder, and like the fighters, everybody can be a champion, but can you maintain? And that's the main goal, to maintain and keep getting more champions and making more champions. That's the hardest thing. And I'm down for the challenge, and I love what I do. I feel a big passion about the sport, and I have a great team. Poncho, Britos, Junior Lopez, and Serrano. And Memo Heredia and Gerardo and Omar's dad also. So we're excited, with this team. I think sky's the limit. It's not just me. It's all those people that I mentioned. That are part of the team, and those are the ones that are helping me get all the way to the top. And I'm very grateful for that. And the team is great. We're on the same page, and they're good, hardworking people, and they do have a lot of love for the sport, and they do have a lot of dreams also, and they're very hungry for it. So, man, we got an army coming, man, and I thank God, for all those blessings to put a team together, and we're getting stronger and stronger every day.
It's always good to see. I always follow y'all every day. I want to see what Team Benavides is doing on social media wise. And it's always good to touch base with you. It's been a a legendary couple of years for this channel. I'm almost at 800 subscribers. And
Wow, congratulations on that. That's not easy either. You got to grind, you got to work hard, you got to get up, you got to find ways to entertain your people. It's not easy. Nothing's easy in this life, but when you're focused and you're dedicated and you get around people that have good vibes, sky's the limit, man. Your mind is so powerful. And when you feel peace and believe in God, you can go a long, long way.
Amen. It's always good to talk to you, and it's always inspirational and very motivating when I
Thank
talk.
you, thank you.
And you'll motivate me so much. And Team Benavides, y'all all need to watch, February 1st, but also watch Diego Pachenko. You said the 25th. And
25th, yeah.
gonna be electric couple of weeks of boxing. Mexican Monster is back in the ring to showcase his talent, and he's gonna teach David Morrell a lesson. I always
That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm excited, to be there and see where our skills are, how much are we progressing, and what can we do with that kind of style. Like I said, you got a fighter that's very decorated, amateur, two-time world champion, young, strong, left-hander. We're down for the challenge, man. We're not afraid to test our skills and keep progressing and keep learning.
Yep. It all started too, just years ago, and I'm glad that I've kind of followed his career, even with the ups and downs, and I feel like he's back on top again, and a lot of people need to give him his respect, and he's
Yeah,
still.
for sure. Every successful person, that has been to the top of success has been dropped, like, and they fall and they get up and they go through a lot of adversity, so that's what makes them stronger. That you learn from your mistakes, but in life, I don't think nobody can be successful without falling and getting up, and that's what we've been doing. We keep getting up, we keep going, and we learn from our mistakes, and finally, it kicked in, and I feel that we have the knowledge, we have the spirit, and we have the love of God. That's very powerful.
Amen. Amen. I don't want to keep you too long. I know you said you got training, and I want to thank you for your time, and big shout out to Team Benavides for always showing me respect, and thank you for being one of my sponsors as well, man. Back
Thank
like.
you, man. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I want to thank all the fans. I want to thank everybody that follows you, and let's keep grinding, man. Let's keep working hard and keep giving us good interviews and keep giving you guys good fights. That's what it is. You only live once, and you gotta grind, man. You gotta do the best that you can in order to be the best in the business.
Amen. Let everyone know where they can follow y'all at and follow that journey.
They can follow us at Jose Benavidez Sr. Instagram, Facebook, Jose Benavidez, and Twitter. I don't really use a lot, but I think it's also Jose Benavidez. But you can follow us at Instagram, and you'll see a lot of updates and things that are happening here with what we're doing.
Amen. Y'all go follow Team Benavides, follow Jose Benavides Sr., follow the team to superstardom, and super excited to see what happens next. And I'm super excited to see you back in San Antonio, February 15th, and it's gonna be legendary. Thank y'all again for coming back to the
Thank
channel.
you. Thank you. All
Follow,
blessings for all of you guys. Blessings. Thank you so much for the support. Take care.
appreciate you,
Thank
brother.
you, brother. Thank you.
Okay.